What's up, guys? Welcome back to another one of my videos in which I'm going to be discussing one of the many topics in the Red Hat Certified System Administrator exam. As I had mentioned in all of my videos, I'm documenting everything that I'm learning because it helps me learn more efficiently. The best way to learn is to teach, and that's what I'm doing right now. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to get help inside of the Linux command line. And I know what you're thinking, because I was thinking this myself, but why don't you just Google it? I mean, that's the easiest way to get access to information about anything nowadays. With AI, it's so easy to just type it in and get command help that you need with Linux or anything else. But there's a catch. If you're taking the exam, you cannot use the internet to get access to any help, but you can use tools that are built into the Linux command line to get help. Another scenario is, what if you're in a data center with no internet connectivity and you need assistance or need to trigger a memory of some switch to use in a command within the Linux command line? Well, there's 3 power tools we're going to talk about today that are discussed in the Red Hat Certified exam, and they're going to help you to search for, get information about, and just general help assistance with these Linux commands. So I'm excited to go take a look at this stuff. Let's jump right in. So to get started, let's get connected to my lab. That would be a first good step. And I'm just doing this sort of unscripted. I kind of have my notes on the side here, but I thought, more personable this way to kind of discuss training and walk through things and reading off a script. So the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking for help with the -- help command. And this is done just by running any command. Let's use the command uptime. And uptime by itself just shows details about the uptime of the system. And if we want help on that command, we can do the command -- help. And as we could see, that it provides a somewhat shortened version of a help option, such as the switches that can be used. Has some usage there, uptime and options, and below are the options. So if we do uptime -- actually -s, or you could do -- since, we can see that this system has been up since 8/10/2026 at 3:21. So that's pretty cool. But what if we want to get more details than that? Maybe there was something about the command that we need to understand a little bit deeper than some switches. Well, that's where the man pages come in handy, and man stands for manual. So to get access to the man pages, we can type man uptime. So man and then any command will show us the details of the man page. And as we can see, it gives us a lot more information. We have a whole description about uptime. There's all of our options that we saw with a little more detail there. And the bottom bits aren't really pertinent to this particular help menu. So one of the cool things about this is, if it's a very lengthy manual page, you can use the / to search for things. So if I did /, which is similar to our vim commands where we did / to search for things, we can do the same in the man pages -- pretty. And as you can see, it highlighted the thing that we were searching for. So if there was some keyword or something that you were searching for, that's a really nice way to be able to search for those within that man page. So using -- help or the man pages, well, that's great if you know the command. But let's face it, if we're stuck in an exam and we can't think of something or a command that we're supposed to be using to complete an objective, or if we're in the data center and we've got no internet because we're surrounded by a Faraday cage, and if you're like me, I don't have an eidetic memory, so notes are always important. If you don't have notes with you, you need a different way to search for stuff, and Linux has that. So let's go ahead and quit out of our man page here just by hitting Q. That gets us out. And the next command is going to help us find keywords. We're going to be searching for how to add a user. So if we didn't know that command, we could still use the man command with the -k switch. And if you don't know what the -k switch is, or other switches that are available inside of Linux for the man command, well, check this out. You can do man. Look at that. So we have man and -k, which stands for apropos, and or is it apropos? I'm not sure. But that particular command will help you search the man database. So to search the man database for keywords, we want to look for how to add a user, man minus K, and the keyword that we're looking for. And as you can see, it pulled up tons of matches that had the word user in it. And the one that we're looking for is user add. And if we couldn't think of that command, being able to sort of pull it up here in a list and see it will trigger that memory to say, hey, that's the command I need, but I still need more help. We can take man again, do user add, and there we go. We have the whole manual for the command to add users inside of our Linux system. Now don't worry about this command. It's going to be coming up in other chapters. We aren't even close to getting to that part yet. So like I said in other videos, some of these things are just examples that are used to help us just learn the main objective of the man pages, getting help in Linux, and don't get hung up on the fact that we don't know how to add users yet. We'll get there. I want to thank you guys all for watching. That pretty much wraps up this video for how to look for stuff in the Linux system, man pages, without a single browser tab. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to collaborating with you all in the next video.